up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's having a great day. Evo 9 MR 2006 Rally Red, nice car. Just did a nice wash on it yesterday. What we're going to be doing is working on the interior. I currently have some stock stuff from the year 2006. We're probably going to put some more stock stuff. We are. I'm going to black out the interior. So currently I have the OEM knob, the OEM e-brake. That one's carbon fiber, like faux sticker, and then I think that one's actual carbon fiber there. I got replacements for both of those. We're gonna go black out on that. One of the issues that I currently have on my car is that this center console right here is kind of like, and I think they're all like this. It's like this silvery gray. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna remove this lower part. We're gonna do a black on it. This is also a silvery gray, and it's a little bit lighter. We're gonna do a black on it, mask it, and paint it black. And then up here, this should be carbon fiber because it's a 6, but the previous, or because it's 06, but because it's a 9, previous owner swapped it for a the 8. And so we're gonna paint this black too. So we're gonna do black, 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 new black knob, and then we're gonna do black e-brake, and it'll look good like the steering wheel that I did over there. Also, we're gonna do that far corner over there. I'll show you. Here's a real good. Here's a very, you can tell the difference. It's like this kind of, there's silvery gray paint and it's plasticky from the years. Definitely going to do a nice black on it. So let's start off by removing this. Number one friend is going to be a Phillips head. So you can just pull these little out. Watch this. Just yank on it. It comes right out. Right there. Phillips head. Phillips head. And then I believe you have to do a Phillips head here, a Phillips head here. You can pull these out. And then we're going to start obviously taking apart this lower. So it should be 4 pieces. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I backed the Evo out of the garage, a little bit brighter light. Check this out. So one of the things is, look at that. This was, there's 2 of these, but I actually ran out. But I do sell these on my website, so I have to go to my little shop. But I put the LED down there too. So now we'll have that, which is already upgrade. To remove this, there is a Phillips head that goes right here. And then on the back side of it, there are 2 cigarette lighters. The rest of the stuff kind of just fits in. What do I mean by fits in? I mean it literally turns into right there and right there. You just lefty-loosey on these 2 LEDs. Another thing is this sucker right here. It's difficult. You really got to push on this upper one right here. Do you see this? There's a little tooth. And I struggle with that. It will let it go. Once it lets it go, then you can pull out that and we'll clean in here. Of course, it's Mitch Dore. We're always super clean. Okay, now that we have that out, let's do a couple Phillips heads right here. Okay, once you get the climate control out, 2 Phillips here. Remember, there's my LED from before. Beautiful, good job, Mitch. This thing kind of just floats in here. I always thought that was kind of weird. What you're gonna do next is you're not removing the OEM. These are so cool. They're the wrong color though. I might paint them, to be honest. I wonder if I could paint these. I probably should. I actually might paint those. We're gonna do Phillips head and Phillips head. Remove this. Once you unhook these 2 right here, you can just pull it out. Again, there's a Phillips head and a Phillips head, just 2 screws. Most cars are like this, where they're simply held in, and then it just pops out. I mean, all modern Japanese cars are this way. Then what you're gonna do is just pull out this sucker. So this guy, you just literally pull out towards you and it'll come out. Very simple. And then we'll unclick it and we'll be on our merry way. You can really see the different colors now. So like a matty, weird color. It's probably just faded, to be honest. Silvery, shiny silver. Look at that, and then shiny. So I have an MR badge. A couple things. One, I did buy a new one of those, which will do a piece de resistance, a nice one. Bad news though, guys. I don't know how I can tell you guys this enough. If you buy a part within a timely manner, install it. So here's the OEM boot. It's way bigger than the one I bought, which I thought was gonna look good, a nice Alcantara. This is like a fraction of the size and will not even close to fit over that. I do this all the time. I buy a part or parts. I'll show you an example. I have a body kit over here. I haven't installed that thing for like 2 months now that I've had it. It's the same thing. Buy stuff and then I encourage you to put it on like within 90 days because I'm notorious. I know I do this and then the thing doesn't fit and then you can't return it or anything. So that being said, learn my lesson on that one. I always do. Let's take off that MR badge. I'm gonna use a little flat plastic tool, pop it off and do masking on the climate control and then start the paint. We are gonna apply, I'm going straight for it. This is 2 times the coverage paint and primer, automotive grade, Rust-Oleums. It's gonna be gloss. I like the gloss. If I don't like the gloss, I'll come back and do a satin. But again, this is something you can do. It will make your Evo look a lot better in my opinion. And unless you go and buy the carbon fiber, just this long side, I don't know why, I wish mine would have came with, I know why, but just the long side is $398 or something like that, and then that little one over there is another $100. So this is $500 to get that carbon fiber, and then it won't even match here and there. They do also make on MA Performance or STM, they make a black factory one that looks like mine, Evo 9. You could buy that too. So again, if I mess up on these and they don't look good, got backup plans to buy those. But let's go ahead and I'm pretty sure this will come out pretty good. I'm pretty good at this. Do 2 light coats, real light, and then we'll come back. And in total, I do a lot of coats because I want thick, so I don't want it to chip. I want it thick paint and I don't want it to lift. So we're gonna do quite a few coats. So let's go ahead and head over to it and I'll show you guys how to do it. 2 light coats. Doesn't look that good, but it will. You can see that it's not being glossy right there. Here, we're zoom in. It's not glossy, it's porous right there. So I'm doing about a 3-minute interval and then I do it from 10 to 12 inches away. So just do it the same direction. Be patient. If you put too much on it and you run it, you're probably gonna wanna let it dry and then sand that off and then redo it. If you're like me, try your best. I've done it a lot. Go slow and keep your distance, especially if it's not hot out. Like today, it's only 65 degrees outside. Another pro tip, do it where there's a covered space. So well, hopefully bugs don't land on it, but you don't want like a tree branch or a leaf or something to fall on it. But you do definitely want to do it in a ventilated, otherwise you're gonna get high. Why that's trying funny, I was driving and my M fell off, so now I just have an R. I have an R Evo. I've never seen that before. I'm gonna have to get another one of those. That sucks. The other thing is we're gonna be doing again that nice e-brake and shift knob in this video. I'm excited to put it all back together. These wheel spacers, I went with 20 millimeters. This one just continually rubs. And I've raised the car, I think, quite a bit. So I may order some 100 or some 15 millimeters to see if that 5 millimeter inwards will help so I don't get rub anymore. So I may have these 20 millimeters. You can run the 20 millimeters, especially on the stock ride height. But when you want to lower it, you'll probably get some rubbing. I did pick up a family member at the airport and they sat in the back and it was rubbing. 4 coats. Some of it has a little bit of orange peel, that piece over there. So the rest of it I did pretty good. Definitely I did good on that one, the middle part and on the upper. Not my favorite. So we will see. Sometimes you can let it sit for a while and it will level out, which I'm finger crossing that will. If not, I may order that piece. I'm not sure. I don't know. I want it to be perfect because I am a perfectionist. It looks so good. Right there, that top piece is gonna look amazing compared to that old gray. Let it dry, 24 hours. So we're not gonna be back for this video for a little bit. In the meantime, in the 24 hours, I'll bring the car back in. I'm gonna show you guys we'll reinstall it. I think that's a good idea. And then we'll come back and do the e-brake and that nice shift knob. If you want the OEM ones, I will have it on my website, MITSUBISHI.com. But this is gonna be a nice upgrade to, you know, me, the red, the black. The red and black, that's what I do. Full day later, it's okay. I did want to bring, I should have brought home, I painted a LOTUS ELISE center console professionally, and I was gonna compare the two. So I may or may not go get that in this video, I probably won't. But let's come outside, let's look at this. It's pretty good. There you go. It's pretty good, right? That's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's all right. It's not perfect. It's never going to be perfect. If you want it perfect, you should get it professionally done. So what we're going to do is going to rebuild it and install it and set it in here. I like it. I'm happy with it. Okay, reinstalled the vent. We are ready to put that back on. Make sure you do the clock and the emergency flasher. You want to connect that back to this guy, and then we should be on our merry way. Okay, so that looks good. Wow. Again, I do want to, you know, say or illustrate that if you are really wanting it to be perfect, you can see right here, I do recommend getting it professionally done. How much do you think it would be professionally? I would say $300. They would probably paint everything for $300, but for that price, you could probably just get the carbon fiber. But that's pretty cool, pretty unique. I know this part sucks. I don't really want to do this part because I know that I screwed up on here. This part's good, this part's good, this part's good. That middle, the climate control I sucked on right here on this area. That's okay. Starting to look really good, very affordable. Oh my gosh. Okay, it looks good. My complaint is I got orange peel right here. So the funny thing is actually the worst part of it all looks like I just need to replace these little sticker things that go on here. I think they're like overlay emblems. They're overlays, kind of like my badges on mitsubishi.com. And I should get some new ones. I will probably, honestly, I'll probably end up buying this one from STM. Probably just this part. I might leave the rest the same. That looks pretty cool. Actually reminds me a lot of my Evo 10, my Evo 10 that I had that had the piano black when I updated it. I went from the 08 to the final edition version, and this looks a lot like the final edition. Pretty cool, pretty custom, pretty good. It looks good from about 3 feet away, but when you get up close, again, it's rattle can. It still looks great, but it's just, if you really want to do it, spend the bucks to go powder coat, or not powder coat, excuse me, professional. Let's grab this last little lower area and reassemble this. And I did get a piece de resistance. That's gonna be sweet. I can't wait to install this. Okay, we've reinstalled. Check this out. The little cigarette lighter. Orange now too, or fiery red. Red, I guess. Red, red, red. And then if you put the keys into the ignition, all of this is red. It's pretty cohesive now. Look at that. Very nice. So nice. Funny thing, for some reason my clock won't go to it just leaves the 1 on there. So I guess I'm gonna have to get a new clock. They're like $200, so we'll see if I'll get a new clock or not. This looks really good, guys. Look at that. That's so nice. Okay, here we go. I'm loving this. I did reuse the OEM shift boot because obviously you guys saw the other one didn't work with me. So now what we're gonna do is we had the OEM shift knob, which I'll have for sale on my website, little baby one. We're gonna upgrade it to a big, large one right now. This has the weighted. It's about the same, maybe a little bit heavier than the factory, and then it's wrinkle, and then has the 6-speed pattern on it, which is awesome because you know it's an MR. Starting to look blacked out. That's nice. Definitely should have painted this. We'll come back. That's pretty easy to remove, to paint that. That needs to be changed, but the rest of it looks really good. Make sure you hit the like button for this. All right, let's grab this plate floor quantity genuine part evolution MR badge. You guys ready for some magic? Look at this. Let's pull up this cover. Oh, this is gonna be good. You ready for it? It's pretty good for a 2006. Oh, let's go. Let's absolutely go. That looks good. So nice. Something's really sticking out now, right? This, look at this. That's sticking out like a sore thumb. So what I got was this right here. Again, I have a discount code for this and I'll link it down below. It's inside, it's oh my gosh, I forgot the brand. I'll link it down below, the company. JD Customs, that's what it is. So let's go ahead and take the Allen key. Lefty loosey, lefty loosey, lefty loosey. I believe there's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. And we'll slide that one off and slide the black one on. Super easy. This actually comes with this tiny Allen key right here, lefty-loosey on all 4 of them. Let's take this one out, slide it on, tighten it. Before, after. This is a true blacked out Evo. This is a blacked out Evo interior. This is what you would think of if you YouTube blacked out Evo 9 interior. This is what you're looking for. Things I'd recommend. I love what I did. I think that this turns really good. If you are an absolute crazy perfectionist and like you want this to be a $100,000 car, get this professionally done. My paint, it's all right. I mean, you can see it's not perfect. Perfect paint is, it just has like this depth to it, thicker. Shift knob, absolutely awesome. This is a huge, it's really big. It's like a Pokemon ball. It's a Pokeball. But I love that it's a wrinkle black, and then I love that it has a pattern on here. It works with the OEM. I do not have a short shifter. I probably will show you guys how to install one of those. E-brake is a must. Absolute must as I roll into the garage. Very awesome. I love it. I think I did good. I like the orange and everywhere. That looks really good right here. Only issue I'd really say on this looks great too. The only issue that I'd really say is I screwed up on this. This should have been better. But other than that, I mean, this is a 10 out of 10. Interior looks so much better. Let me clean it up and get some cinematics. Just like that, an all black Evo 9 MR interior. I think it looks really good. Again, some recommendations. If you want to be on the cheap, this is like $12 to do this whole thing. Remove it out. You're probably just going to need a Phillips head. That's probably about it. I think that's the only tool I use. A piece of cardboard and a spray can. I would encourage you guys to, if you want to do perfect, look into getting some quotes and estimates on how much it's going to be to get it professionally painted. Because professionally, I should have got the one for my Lotus. It looks really good. Also, if you don't want to do what I did in aftermarket, or you can go to STM or JD Customs and they have OEM parts on there for you. Again, I think that the best look probably, and I can see why the previous owner did, is probably going to be that carbon fiber OEM from the Evo 9. The black Rally or RC, I think it's called RC or something, I think that's what it is, or SE, the SE edition for the climate control. And then the lower part, the issue with the lower part is that those MR ones are extremely hard to find right there. So I don't know what to tell you on that one. Also, the 6-speed boot is why mine didn't fit. So make sure if you have a 6-speed or the MR and you have the 6-speed and you're running it like me, that you get the right shift boot. But I think the only one cleaned up pretty nice. I got a little bit of touch-up paint on it, made it look perfect on a little OEM boot. Again, if you want the LEDs that are red, like mine, it's on MITSUBISHI.com. It's really affordable. I think I have it for $30 or $29.99 or something like that. So yeah, that's pretty good. Make sure to like, subscribe. This Evo really turned out in the inside. Some other things that I should probably do, and I probably will, is we're gonna get the carbon fiber little latch thing. I'm sure it's just a couple screws. I'll show you guys how to do that. These seats, you know, they're Alcantara and they're worn. Car has 98,000 miles on it. The back ones, they look pretty okay. You know, they're still worn. You can tell by the color of them. But man, this car is absolutely beautiful. Interior actually looks really, really good now, to be honest. Compared to when I got it, it was absolute trash. It's too many different colors. Try to get a cohesive. Love the shift knob. Definitely needs a short shifter too. And yeah, this is my Evo 9 MR. This is a dream car for many people. It is a very fast car. So if you get one, they are very fast. You get a little boost on this thing. You can get this into 0 to 60 in 3 seconds, which 3.9 seconds, 0 to 60 all drive, 4-cylinder ripper. Come on, man. So make sure to like, subscribe, swing by MITSUBISHI.com. Got a lot more videos coming on this beautiful car. I love it. Gonna do a lot of videos on that current hunk of junk over there. And then I do probably gonna get another car here soon. Like, subscribe. See you guys on the next video. Have a great weekend.